So what's next, Johnny? Our last wide receiver of the evening, I believe, is the biggest long shot of the night, of the show. Jermaine Burton, 196 pounds, 6 foot. So he's a little bit bigger with the body mass, but still a bit short for a wide receiver. Average athleticism ratings, a 4.45 in the 40. Everything's been pretty right down the middle as far as production and size, speed, numbers, 8 receiving TDs, 798 yards. What's your thought about this guy?
He's the one I know least about.
By the way, 3rd round Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah. He's the one I know least about. For whatever reason or another, when I was watching college last year, I didn't really watch much of Bama, but a lot of people are really high on him. The only downside to him, what happened yesterday, was it? T. Higgins has signed his tag.
Yeah.
So
okay. Yeah, he's going to be 3rd on the depth chart no matter what.
Yeah, he's going to be 3rd, and we know watch Joe Burrow's health. Watch Joe Burrow's health, like with the wrist, and it's like you got Jamar, you got T. So, or if what we could see is if he has a really good preseason before the trade deadline, we could if T. Higgins got traded, that is like literally a glowing thing for Burton to say like he's wide receiver 2 then, because you're getting rid of your wide receiver 2 because you think this guy's ready. But a lot of people are very high on him. Like EW Kicks is saying, like he could make it. A lot of people are saying the same thing. Like he could make an impact straight away. Like he's that type of talent. He's been very much slept on in the whole draft process. Just because not a lot. I don't know what it is, but I don't know if a lot of people are that high on Bama this year or what. I don't know, but it'd be interesting to see. Like I think that's where I'm looking. Like I can't remember when we're drafting for the OrkneyBowl actually. Has Johnny actually put that out yet?
Don't we? Or something like that? The first week of August?
We'll just wait for Johnny to chuck a message out there for us. So if we talk enough...
For me, I would peg this guy in as one of the last 2 or 3 rounds, tops, as, a pure flyer, just to see if out of nowhere he becomes a Puka Nakua, And... but I would not expect big things, like big numbers. I would not expect 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns as a rookie here. I think something closer to 500 to 700 yards, 4 to 5 touchdowns. That would be a very successful year for a 3rd round wide receiver with Higgins and Chase ahead of him.
So Johnny just put in there, it's the end of July, the 29th of July, we're drafting for the OrkneyBowl. And I just don't think... it's one of them. Like I said, T. Higgins gets traded and you draft this guy on a flyer, then you're laughing your tits off.
Oh, yeah.
If you draft this guy on a flyer, maybe over, say, a Franklin or a McConkey or a Thomas, and then T. Higgins doesn't get traded, it's a bit like, ugh. I don't know. It's like EW Kicks saying like he could take the boy role, but it's like for me when it comes to like a redraft setting, if I take him in best ball, because best ball you don't need to pick your lineup, so you get his good games, don't you? So he's a great best ball pickup, but I feel like for a redraft, he's just one of them at this moment in time as we're talking. There's too many question marks compared to the others to take that risk.
Certainly.
But again, if you get to wide receiver 4, wide receiver 5, and he's there, well, why not? Because really, he's literally wait and see if for a couple of games, and then just chuck him to the waiver wire and pick something new up.
Right away.